Clean it up. I would let it be said, I'm waiting too late to clean it up. Stop going around talking about your brain. To clean it up. Hey, don't you know that's a sin? Clean it up. How can you criticize someone else? Clean it up. When you're doing wrong yourself, clean it up. Now be careful, fellas. Be careful how you throw a stone. When the night breaks up, somebody's home.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angola Rodeo 2007. This is my third trip to this annual event. The first two times I was here strictly to enjoy the rodeo and the craft sale. This time was an entirely different experience. I was here to document this unique event and the impact it has on the folks associated with it. In previous trips, it was fun to watch inmates as they usually busted their bums in the rough and tumble events. This time, I had the opportunity to talk with everyone involved, from the visitors to the event to the inmates and staff of Angola. I really came away with a feel for how important this event is to all involved. It isn't just another day of fun for the spectators. It is a major event in the humdrum life of the prisoners. Warden Kane and his crew have found a unique motivator for inmates whose outlook on life is usually pretty dismal. You don't realize how psyched up these guys get for this event. It starts with the guys in the crafts area. They have an opportunity to do something they only get to do twice a year when the rodeo is in town. They get to mix with folks from outside the walls. Even though they are physically isolated by a security fence for the hardcore cases, the ones who have watched their P's and Q's during the year are given the opportunity to mingle a little with the public, friends, and family. Every one of these guys, to the person, stated that they wouldn't do anything that would revoke this privilege, and they know it is a privilege and not a right. The participants of this rodeo's events themselves only have this one shot at winning, even if it is only a buckle. That buckle is just as important to them as winning overall cowboy at a national event. These guys don't get any practice. Practice is rodeo day when they show up to participate. For some of these guys, it's the first time they've been on a horse, much less a 2-ton Brahma bull. My hat is off to Warden Kane and his staff. They've found a way to motivate folks that aren't prone to be motivated. Keep up the great work, and we'll see you all here next year. This is Bill Depew reporting for RBS 100, Feliciana News. This gentleman here seems to be the leader. Can you tell us what your name is, sir?
My name is Corey.
Corey. And where are you from, Corey?
Amityville Middle School.
And y'all came up here on a bus today?
Field trip, 7th grade field trip.
And what do you expect the students to get out of this trip?
Just an experience, something that wouldn't happen during the school day, normal school day. It's a Saturday, that's why we do it on Saturday. Get them out, something different from, it's not quite as educational as a museum.
How long have you been here today?
We stopped at the museum and we've been here for a little over an hour.
So you're making a whole day of it and you go back tonight?
Absolutely.
Okay. How many kids you got with you?
I have 11 total in our group. We have 55 students and 135 parents and friends.
Are you kids looking forward to seeing the rodeo? Yeah. And what grade are y'all in? 7th grade. 7th grade. Fixing to next year, is next year high school or is that middle school? Middle school.
1 year left in middle school and then they're going to high school.
Okay, and
all of us have.
And where did the name Mind Joggers come from?
That's something that we were all just, in a sense, born into. That's a name that we inherited when we became part of the 7th grade.
And you're a teacher there?
Yes, sir. 3rd year.
Third year. Okay, well, we thank y'all and y'all enjoy your day here at the rodeo.
Sure will.
How long you been here?
I've been here about 11 years.
About 11 years. And this is you've been painting for the rodeo ever since?
Right here, mine. I've been painting since I was in 6th grade.
And what are you in for?
Murder.
And what's your term? Life. And you've been here how many years now?
I've been locked up since 94. I've been here since 96.
What state are you from?
Louisiana.
Where about?
Raised in Lower Ninth Ward.
Lower Ninth Ward, New Orleans. Yes. Are you still there now after the hurricane?
Not a whole lot of it.
a whole lot of it.
Well, I was living in Baton Rouge. I was a foreman for a glass company in Baton Rouge when I caught this job. That's where I live with my kids. Second wife.
Do they get up to visit you very often?
My first wife and all my kids live here.
Well, I'm not going to say how you like it here, because obviously.
Well, that depends on what you do when you're here, if you like it or not.
Well, tell us, how important this rodeo, this event is to you.
This is real important, not only to me, but for everybody. I mean, I had a job and home and money in the bank when I got this show. I have family and kids out there. A lot of these people don't have nothing, and this is how they make their living. This is what this is about.
So if you could have it more than the 2 times a year, y'all would have it more than 2 times a year.
Well, they'd like having it every day. That's impossible.
Is this the number of paintings you have for this?
All I have is about 12 paintings. I've been pretty busy with my job. I do all the glass work for the Penitentiary. That's what I did on the street. It keeps me kind of busy. I don't paint as much as I used to, but I do find time to paint.
I noticed that most of them are primarily still life, but you've got your rooster down there.
I have a swamp scene and a commission I did at someone's house in Florida.
So you're allowed to do commissions for people outside of the church? You're allowed to do that. Well, look, I sure appreciate you talking to us.
Appreciate
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How long you been doing this?
I've been riding about 15 years.
What's your specialty?
I'm rough riding. I'm a rough rider now. But I'm a former all-around champion.
Oh, okay.
2003, 2002. First one up. Bull riding down there.
So this is a big event. This twice a year. Y'all have this.
Twice a year.
Twice a year. And you've been the overall champion how many times?
Once. Overall, the first runner up once. Bull riding champion, ballet champion.
How long are you in for?
I'm in for life.
For life?
Yeah.
And have you been hurt during the, what kind of injuries have you had?
Broken legs, fingers, toes, dislocated shoulders.
Well, that's pretty much standard for people that do the rodeo circuit, whether you're in here or, if you're in here or wherever you are. And what you in for?
I'm in for second-degree murder.
Second-degree murder. Where are you from?
Lacombe, Louisiana, around St. Tammany Parish, country town.
What did you do before you were incarcerated?
My dad boarded thoroughbred horses for a living. We lived on the ranch and took care of horses. Yeah, well, I'm rough riding right now. In 2003, I retired.
Oh, okay.
I'm not riding.
Them bones are a little more brittle now, huh?
47 years old now, so I take a break. But I'm still rough riding. I work the shoots and help the other guys out.
Did your family get up here to see you very often?
They come up. They'll be up today.
Up today? Do you get to visit with them while they're here?
Okay. You get to walk around and stuff. They'll come around.
Okay. Well, good luck and thanks a lot, partner.
John Brown, and I'm from Zachary, Louisiana.
Exactly. How long have you been doing the prison rodeo?
I've been doing the prison rodeo 31 years.
31 years.
I've been clowning for 32. And I came here, I like to say that must have been about 2005 or 6, I believe. And since I've been here, I've missed 1 year.
Getting close to that age about hanging it up?
No, not really. I mean, I'm 51 and I still feel pretty good. So as long as I can get up in the mornings, I'm living more head that way, you know. This, like I said, these people have been good to us here, and we can't knock, the hospitality and what they've done for us here. And we've seen it change a bunch in 30 years,
Started off as a little operation and now thousands of people.
Right, the old arena sit about 5,000 now. I think this one will seat somewhere around 12,000.
And all the years you've been doing it, was it primary rodeo clowning or were you a rider?
Well, no, I used to ride bucking horses and bulls, and then I started clowning, and then I went to fighting bulls, and then probably about 12 years ago I started putting on combat.